for the introduction. We are really happy to kick off the enterprise track here at Cosmoverse. So I'm Alex. I'm the co-founder of Deutsche Telekom's Web3 unit.
And my name is Max. I'm the product owner of the Web3 unit infrastructure.
Perfect. So over the last minutes here, before we are discussing about the future of Cosmoverse, and we think the future of Cosmoverse is bringing enterprises on track, right? Building applications to enable Web2 users and Web2 clients using Web3 applications, using your networks, your Web3 networks. So we want to dig deeper in it, what we are doing at Deutsche Telekom here, because we are a fully Web2 company. We are only a small kind of Web3 company with a small team. But what we are doing here is staking. We are providing Web3 infrastructure, and Max will elaborate this later. But we are not only providing Web3 infrastructure, we are providing more for the Web3 ecosystem for Web3 users. And what are our value proposition here? I will dig deeper in this now, because there are three pillars. One pillar is our connection, our B2B customer connection. So we have a broad variety of users who are using our service in the Web2 world, mobile customers as well as broadband users. And on the other side, we are a B2B company. So we are one of the biggest IT service provider in Europe, and leveraging enterprises, using IT services, operating center, and so on. So these are two pillars. And the third pillar is brand. And let's elaborate on this, because brand is really important. We are one of the strongest brand in the world. We are at least the strongest brand in Europe. And brand, what means brand valuation? It counted customer and clients, enterprise clients as well as customers. They grant us with reliability, with trust, as well as with reputation. And we can bring these reputation, these brand value to Web2, to Web3. So translation these values from the Web2 world in the Web3 world is the challenge, or is these added value we can bring on the table. So we are not a classic staking provider. We have more to give here, to bring on the table. And look, our brand valuation increased massively since we started with staking in the early days. Maybe there's a coincidence, don't know. But so we're starting back in the days in 2020 with our staking, Oracle, and indexing provisioning, and the brand valuation increasing massively. So this is one pillar. Brand valuation, we can bring here the reputation of Deutsche Telekom in different activities, and bring a various of trust in a highly innovative ecosystem. Because we speak here over the last days, a lot of technical discussions, really fancy development and technical discussions, but to attract new customers, and especially Web2 customers, you need a kind of trust, a kind of reputation that they do the first step in your ecosystem. We can bring this here on the table. What are the other two pillars? I already mentioned, one pillar is definitely our B2C customer base. We have a massive customer touch point worldwide. So we are not only operating in Germany for sure. We are operating in the whole East Europe ecosystem. We are operating, and I guess you know this, in T-Mobile, with T-Mobile in the States. So we have a massive customer base of more than 200 million worldwide, and we can leverage this. Look, these are Web2 customers. They don't know somehow a little bit what Web3 is, but we can leverage these customer base with your use cases. And this is the point we want to bring on the table as well, because this makes fun and generating new business for us as well as for you. We have directly feedback from the customer side, so we use and want to leverage these customer base from the B2C side. But this is not the only thing. As I mentioned at the beginning, we are not only a mobile telco company, we are a huge IT provider as well. And we do this already now with our existing partnerships in the Web3 ecosystem, because we can leverage our B2B enterprise network. So we have more than 1,000 global partners worldwide, especially in Europe, yeah, but as well as in South America, industry cross-wide. So means automotive, banking, insurance, as well as public sector. So use cases the Web3 world can bring on the table, we can leverage to our B2B enterprise network. So it means if you have a use case in automotive, if you have a use case in insurance or finance, we can leverage this with our existing customer connections we already have because we're providing the IT services. It's quite easy to attract these customers out because we have a wide range of accounts and customer connections. So this, I think this is the main goal, how to bring crypto to Web 2 or the Web 3 world to Web 2. Based on existing customer connection, based on existing IT service we are already providing there, for example, data centers, SAP systems, ERP systems, you name it, and we can add use cases out of the Web 3 world there. Can pitch concrete products, can have direct feedback after what is the value of these products, what are my ROEs, where are the benefits, where are the needs, and we can be the bridge here. And we want to be the bridge here. We already tested this with our existing partnerships. So only to sum up, it's not only we bring infrastructure, Web3 infrastructure here to the Web3 ecosystem, it's the brand, it's the B2C ecosystem with our broad customer base in mobile connection as well as broadband users. And the third one is our B2B enterprise sector to push real world adoption and real world use cases to the Web2 world. So these are only the 3 pillars we can bring here for the Web3 world. What we are already doing in Web3 with our Web3 infrastructure, Max will now dig deeper in this.
Thanks, Alex. Yes, so we learned about brand, we learned about our customer base, is it B2B or B2C, and what we're really doing since a long time, and how we actually grew to this massive brand, number 9 worldwide, is doing infrastructure. And we're doing this since the early days, connecting people via telephone lines, enabling totally new way of connecting across the ocean or whatsoever. And since almost more than 20 years, we're supporting the internet backbone as Deutsche Telekom, as T-Mobile US, you name it, enabling totally new business models for organizations, peoples, and businesses alike. And in 2022, we figured the new vision would be, yes, we as a core infrastructure provider, we definitely need to step into this Web3 ecosystem and enabling a totally new way of connecting to each other, sharing value. And since then, we're running validators, indexing service, and oracles. Back in the days, 2020, we started with Chainlink as our first entrance into Web3 infrastructure. And as you can see, we continuously growed our ecosystem, our infrastructure provisioning inside Web3 and crypto. And I don't want to name all the specific networks here, maybe the 2 latest important one. First is, yes, we stepped into Bitcoin mining, and this is a huge new way of infrastructure inside the Web3 ecosystem in general. Also for us, we want to leverage our infrastructure expertise here together with our vast partners and network, and trying to use the overproduction energy in Germany to somehow relieve and take out the stress of the energy grid. And the second one I want to pinpoint out here, since we're on Cosmoverse and we're very proud, since beginning of the year, we're part of the Fetch AI Foundation and also running a validator here. And as Alex mentioned, we already taking use of our partner network together with Bosch, for example, which is also part of the Fetch AI Foundation. Since the early days, we are trying to leverage our Web2 expertise, our network, to really bring life on those new ecosystems, for example, Fetch AI. So, now just like the key features again of infrastructure benefits at Deutsche Telekom. We're running our validators, oracles or indexes on our own cloud. Can also leverage our partner network with multi-cloud setup, and this is all done with an infrastructure know-how as we doing all our business, like for example 24/7 on-call duty for our validators if something breaks, a team will react in minutes, and this is also all running on 100% green infrastructure, which is a core value inside Deutsche Telekom in general. And as you know, since we are corporate all across the world, we definitely need to be compliant, and this also definitely counts for the business we are running and we build up. So to sum it up, we are a huge player in the Web2 ecosystem. We bring customers, partners alike to all our partners. And we started in 2020 bringing this to the Web3 ecosystem, and we continuously grow. So happy to connect to the Cosmo ecosystem. This has been...
Yeah, and to add one point, because we are here since the beginning on the Cosmoverse, and no offense, but we need, I think the whole industry, as not only Cosmo in the Cosmos ecosystem, but the whole industry needs more use cases beside of DeFi, honestly. And because they are not, this is the enterprise track, and I guess we are the only enterprise here on the stage. Where are the other enterprises? I think this is the problem, right? You're in your own, everybody is in their own bubble, doing a lot of DeFi stuff. Yeah, it's cool, we as well, but we need to push this, our tech stuff, to other industries. Come on, it's not the finance industry in the world who are leading the GDP. It's other industries, right? What is with automotive, with health engineers, with insurance companies, with other industries, pharmaceutical industries. In the beginning, because I'm already in this ecosystem since 2014, we're starting with supply chain transparencies, diamond chains, all this stuff. What is happening now? No, there's no use case in this area, no feasible use case in this area where we can push this, because we have so much discussion on our side with our customers. Okay, you're not a blockchain unit anymore. What are you doing? Yeah, we're providing infrastructure for Web3, but we want to push other use cases, not DeFi use cases. We want to push use cases beside of these financial ecosystem. And I think this is a mission for everybody. Please connect to enterprises, to companies who has real value. And yeah, they will ask challenging questions. They will ask, where's the need for this? Because I need to invest in a new technology. I need to invest my IT company or my IT people to look in your tech. But you need to answer these questions. Where's the need? Where's the business benefit? Where's the ROI after 12 months, after 36 months? These are the questions we receive by our customers, and I think everybody in the Web3 industry needs to answer this to have a real value in the whole in the ecosystem in the Web2 world, because they are the users you want to attack. And happy to support here.
Yeah, and without identifying those pain points, you can't leverage any use case inside the Web2 ecosystem, inside this huge market, and we only identify those if we talk to each other. So highly recommend to join and come to enterprises like us.
Yeah, perfect, on point. Then thank you very much, and see you later.
Thank you guys.